This is Lacey Rice of KYSports.tv talking to Lindsey Wilson College track and field and cross country head coach Jermaine Gordon. How you doing today, Coach?
Doing wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Oh, great. Coach, you have done a lot since your time returning to Lindsey Wilson, and you've really built the program into becoming what many would see as an up-and-coming national power in the NAIA. During that time, you actually finished the highest place ever for Lindsey Wilson this past year in the outdoor with the 11th place finish. How did that feel?
Felt great. It took 4 years to get to this point, and we're going to continue on doing the same thing. Hopefully we'll be top 10 this year, and then go from there.
Okay. One thing that I noticed since you've been at Lindsey Wilson is that you've done a lot of heavy recruiting, especially around the state of Kentucky. You've been bringing in a lot of athletes, and so tell us about some of those athletes that you've brought in so far.
Okay. Well, 90% of our roster is from Kentucky itself. Some notable people that we have on our roster as of right now in the past is Dante Johnson from North Hardin. He ended up being a two-time All-American for us and also state champion when he was in high school. Chanel Roberts from North Hardin as well. She ended up being an All-American last year in shot put, placing third. Daquan Robinson, he was a 200 meter runner-up here, and also now he's a national qualifier for us in the 60 and the 200 as well.
Okay. And so we know that you consistently building with that program, and actually as a result, you've been a multi-time conference champion, correct?
Yes. So far in the 4 years since I've been here, we have won 5 conference championships, definitely on the men and the women's side.
Okay, all right. And some of those athletes you named contributed a lot. I believe Chanel Roberts, freshman year, she was the conference athlete of the year, which primarily for that conference means she scored the most points.
Yes. In that case, she ended up being the 5th freshman of the year in that case, and she also broke the shot put record for the conference that year as a freshman.
Okay. And so, looking at your season last year, what were some of the notable accomplishments of the team?
Winning men's and women's conference championship for the first time in the same year. That was very, very huge to our program and also to the school itself. And then finishing 11th overall on the men's side for the outdoor season as well.
Okay. Talk about some of the athletes that you have this year with your team. We know that you've retained quite a few of the high quality athletes that you had last year. Tell us about some of them.
Okay. Some of the newcomers, Kyrie Saunders. This is his first season here. He was a runner at state champion at Fort Knox. And then we also, Daquan Robinson, this is his freshman year here as well. And like I said, both of those guys already qualified in the 60-meter dash. And then Quan has qualified so far in the 200-meter dash as well, just for the indoor season. Kyrie has our 60-meter dash school record on the first meet that he ran in.
Okay. All right. Well, I know that's really huge as far as you're concerned, because you used to be an athlete at Lindsey Wilson yourself, an All-American. And were you a national champion?
Yes, I was national champion in triple jump while I was at Lindsey Wilson. And also, I ran at Fort Campbell High School state champion there in triple jump as well.
Okay. So you know the importance of, or what Kentucky athletes can do if given the opportunity then.
Yes, definitely. I believe in any person that comes from Kentucky, no matter what their stats are, coming from high school, you can get better in college.
Okay. Well, and before you came to Lindsey Wilson, you were an assistant down at Western Kentucky University under Coach Eric Jenkins. And Coach Jenkins, actually, I know he's recruited a lot of Kentucky kids to his program has done quite a bit since he became head coach down there. What was it like having Coach Jenkins, who is a Kentucky Hall of Famer with the Coaches Association? How was it having him as your mentor?
It was a great opportunity. We talk weekly to this day. I bounce things off him for advice, and we talk about his situations and our situations together. So it's just, he's more than a mentor. He is a friend at this point in my life. So.
Okay. And so now, as far as team, no, I'm not going to ask you to compare teams. Yeah, we want to make sure you keep that friendship going. But Coach Jenkins is a great guy and everything, and he's mentored quite a few coaches around the state, and so we can see a lot of him rubbing off on you, as well as, I guess, knowledge that you got from being other places. What were some of the other programs where you've coached?
Okay. Besides WKU, I was the head coach at Union College. As well, which we've done great things there. We ended up with 5 national champions and over 12 All-Americans while I was head coach there.
Okay. And now, since you've been at Lindsey Wilson, how many All-Americans have you had there?
Oh, All-America at Lindsey Wilson so far, we had 28.
Wow. That's a 4-year period.
Yeah, 3-year period.
3-year. Okay. Wow, that's even greater, because it's not like this is not like NCAA Division I, where even though you don't place, you still are an All-American just for making the finals.
Yes.
So.
And All-Americans is just more than the athletic side. It also includes scholar All-Americans as well.
Okay. And we know that's a big deal with a lot of schools, the APR and the retention rates, as well as the graduation rates of the program. And so, and I know one of the people who you mentioned earlier, Miss Robert, I know she is set to graduate pretty soon.
Yes, she's set to graduate this May.
Okay.
And also, she's on the basketball team that's undefeated right now in NAIA. So she's multi-tasking at this point.
Okay. All right. And so, as it seems, rather, you have a lot of great athletes on your team. You've done a lot since you've been at Lindsey Wilson, and we know that the work is not done. You already said that your goal this year is top 10, and then moving from there. As far as the individuals you have on the team, are they, at this particular point in the indoor season, are they kind of zoned in to the entire team philosophy and the team goal?
Yes. Right now, we are coming off our best indoor meet so far this year. Ended up getting 3 more qualifications for nationals. So, like I said, we're just gearing up. We still got 3 more weeks into conference, and then 2 weeks after that will be nationals. But the philosophy and mindset of the team is going great.
Okay. All right. Well, Coach, we definitely wish you all the best this year, and we definitely want to congratulate you for all the great things that you've done there at Lindsey Wilson. And we do hope to see you later on in this season and hear more about some of the great things that you're doing there.
Thank you.
All right.